Alright, we should be live. We're back. We continue the achievement hunting for Rena's holiday themed achievements. So, what do we have to do now? We have to eat. Well, we have to sacrifice 45 foods, so we don't necessarily have to eat all of them, but we do need to eat some of them. And we have to have an opponent gain control of our food, treasure, toy, or Power Stone permanent that we own. I have to give 15 gifts. Alright. Do I even have Ygra? Ygra. I do have Ygra. Okay. Real quick, let's see. Let's fix this first. So if we're doing Ygra, we need, oh god, all the names are going out of my head. Polluted. Bloodstained. Windswept. Wooded. Oh, hang on, we need to put this on before I try and find something and think I'm getting it wrong. Marsh Flats. Verdant. And Misty. Alright, then Woodland Cemetery. Hang on. Overgrown Tomb. Woodland Cemetery, Overgrown Tomb, Underground Mortuary. And I don't think I particularly need Blooming Marsh or whatever the other one is. I think that's good as far as lands go. So Golgari Signet. Alright. Maybe not in the lands. Golgari Signet. Arcane. I should have just put in Signet. Arcane Signet and Talisman. I have the Talisman, but I somehow don't have Golgari's Signet yet. Okay, whatever. At Pay Life, choose a non-land card in your hand. It perpetually gains the spell, costs 1 less to cast. Wishclaw Talisman, Reaper's Talisman. Alright. Oracle text is food. Need the cards that make food and care about food and let me sacrifice food for value. Oh, they made it so it can't block. Gotcha. Every sacrifice a permanent, target player mills 2 cards. Beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice 3 other non-land permanents. I mean, we'll take that one. We can deck people with it. Giant Skewer, Monstrosity, no. Savor, not necessary. 2-time boom, whenever you sacrifice 1 or more permanents, seek a non-land card, and then create a food token. Maybe. Create a food, create a Wicked Roll. It's the Confectioner. Feed the Cauldron, not needed. Foreboding Fruit, no. Gumdrop Poisoner, maybe. Yeah, it takes a lot to actually gain the life. Gift of food, no. I mean, yes, maybe for the other thing, but You and target opponent each create food, lose 3 life, create a treasure. I need Bog Naughty, Patrol, Old Glitterfangs, Scream Puff, Canyon Crawler, Taste of Death. We'll take Gilded Goose. So that we need many partings. Feast Lecture could be horrifically out of hand. Mill 4 cards, you may put a permanent card. No. Curious Pair, no. Kill the Pheasant, Insatiable Appetite. Intrepid Truffle Snout. No. Leaves, no. Put Meriadoc in. Mushroom Dog. Wait, Mushroom Dogs was. It only has a sorcery. Maybe. Destroy target creature with flying. Destroy target enchantment. Draw card, create a food. Actually, that's probably versatile enough for it. Target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Create a food token. I have a bunch of combo pieces that are, in fact, food. I need that one. Tough Cookies, fine. Not necessarily what I need. Create a food token. Whenever you sacrifice a food, you may pay 1. Look at the top 2 cards. Yeah. Grab that. Cabbage Man, sure. Sweet Tooth. Takes 3 turns, but... Get a food token. Whenever this creature attacks, make a food. Combat damage, make a food. Gives everybody a food. Michelin Chef. Draft a card from its spell book. It perpetually becomes a food artifact in addition to its other types. Yeah, that's only okay. It only once each turn. Easily be huge. There's Peregrine Took. No. Spider Food. Let's do the Conies. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, make a food token. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you. He seems very dangerous. Like, obviously there's a whole lot going on with him, where all of my things are tapping for mana, but... create a food token at the beginning of your end step. If you sacrifice a food this turn, you may search your library for basic land, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. That's only okay. Take the farmer, though. Yeah, foods have tap, add green is fine. Create a food token. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice a food. If you do, attacking creatures get +1/+1 in trample. Igra itself does not naturally have trample, right? So that might be worth considering. Wicked Wolf. I don't know that I have enough legendary creatures for Bosco, though he does get to eat food to get counters. Enters or attacks. Run the Feasting Troll King, Generous Ent. Rider, Wolf's Quarry. Cabin, or the Shire. I want Camella. You sacrifice 1 or more foods, create a squirrel. Yeah. Greta's fine. That'd be Hunter's good. Any number of food tokens equal number of opponents you have. Sacrifice another non-land permanent. This creature gets +2/+2. Yigra's already in the deck. Whenever another creature Dealt damage this turn by a spire you control dies. Create a token that's a copy of that creature except it's a food artifact, and it loses all other card types. Oh yeah, we want Restless Cottage too. Witch's Oven. That way we have Oven Cat. I think we have to go down the land though for that thing. Alright. So now I need, like, when my artifacts die. Or... Is there a symbol for card name? You know, when card name dies. For exact phrases, for colors, color identity, type, subtype, Oracle rules text. Does this work? When, not hen. Ooh, it did not like when I say hello to the new overlay. What? The hell was that? The hell was that? Does this work? No. Say hello to the new overlay. Why do I have a new overlay all of a sudden? Don't you sass me. Can I do it like this? What will it... What about that? Does that work? When this creature dies... Until end of turn, target creature gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield, tapped on its owner's control. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. Overload 4. A clue token. Draft a card from the spell book. I just want to know... There we go. I want to know what her actual spells are. She has both Familiar and the Cauldron, among other things. And Trespasser's Curse. Okay. Sure, why not? She's got, like, the Oven Cat combo innate to her, so... dies, deals 1 damage, and you gain 1 life. Feign Death, no. Festering Mummy, meh. I need Shamblegast. I'm definitely gonna need Shamblegast. -1/-1 counter target creature. I don't have any of the... I don't have Festering Mummy. I don't have Shambling Goblin. Scry 1, make a treasure, yes. I have the one that does it until end of turn. Dies, creates a token. Okay, X11 scrolls where X is this creature's power. Dies, makes the mercenary. It's a common, it's fine. Alright, yeah, give me the things that die into bodies. When this creature deals combat damage to a creature, if that creature is still on the battlefield, suspect that creature perpetually gains this ability. Whenever a suspected creature opponent controls dies while this card is in your graveyard, that opponent loses 1 life. No. Dying Malice, Valentine. Good old Blood Artist. Yeah, sure, let's get our Aristocracy cards. Elderfang Ritualist. Another target elf or Tyvar, no. Dies if it wasn't blocking, draw a card. No. Dies proliferate. No. Treasure token. On each vampire. I don't think I have enough vampires for that to matter. It would just be him at that point. Yeah, give me these things that die into treasure tokens. Dies a Massworks 1. Fisher. Gift of Completion. No. Vampire you control dies. Nope. Whatever creature an opponent controls dies. No. Our Genesis dies. Draw a card and lose a life. Try one. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1. Wait, hang on. Whenever this creature dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life. Yeah. No, I need that for other stuff. This creature or another creature dies, each opponent loses a life and you gain a life, but this ability triggers only once each turn. Super medium. Or another zombie you control dies, draw a card and lose a life. There's Vengeful Blood Witch. Zulaport Cutthroat. Or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses a life and you gain a life. And now we're starting to get into the 3 mana things. Well, I probably want Bastion of Remembrance. Yeah, okay. Alright, so what are my tutors? Search your library. No. Wait, is this the first time Entomb has been on Arena? I'm sorry, I'm confusing it with when they had it in the Arena Cube thing. That should be relatively easy to do. That one's a lot harder to pull off. Diabolic Intent is fine. I can get the Rat Maker, but not the other things. Claw Talisman, Cruel Tutor, no. Demonic Bargain, no. Good old Grim Tutor. What am I at? 85 cards. I have plenty of room. Alright, we can run that because we will bargain for the things. We're trying to tutor up like a couple of different 3-drops that will let me go infinite, so. Coveted Prize. Let's see. We have 3 rogues. 1 wizard. 0 clerics. And 3 warriors. There's a coveted prize. I have to have a full party for it to be free? Okay, so that's probably not happening. I can grab Dark Petition, I suppose. Sure, we'll grab him. We have a lot of little bodies. Dig up. Tutor is good. I think Sylvan Tutor is a bit too weak. I have a handful of cards that will let me tutor, or will let me draw a card, but... Right, so we probably want new... yeah. Want Farseek. Nervous Gardener... Big rampant growth, though. Alright, so... I need some removal. Let's see, Infernal Grasp. Murderous Rider. I don't really need the cut. What Doomblade variants do I want besides Infernal Grasp? Let's see, Rollick's not actually in the main thing. Oh. We are in black-green. So give me my casualties. Maelstrom Pulse. Oh, what is the one from Mortality Spear? Where it costs less if we've gained life. And probably do Drag to the Roots also. Maybe hold a dragon card, destroy target non-life, and dragon was beheld perpetually gets +2/+2. No. That's true, we got every dragon by putting in drag. Alright, probably want Force of Vigor. Damnation. Toxic. Oh, we're at 100 cards now, so I actually have to cut something. Toxic and Villainous Wrath. That puts us 2 cards over. Yeah, we can lose the Signet. I have the other things. Probably lose the Talisman too. I have, like, the land fetching anyway, so... Alright, so what all am I crafting? 3 uncommons and 3 commons. Sounds legit to me. Alright, let's go eat all of the foods. Forever and ever. Trying to assemble the 3-card combo that our one opponent had the other night, where we just get to, like, sack 3 foods, make 3 rats, draw 3 cards, and keep doing it until everything is done. Opponent goes first. All of these are medium. We do have the Cabbage Merchant here, though, so we're not completely done. Let's go get... Ah, there it is. mortuary. Okay, I was about to say, they didn't stifle my fetch, so... I don't think I actually have time for that right now, because I need to find land. Like, if I keep that on top and then I don't hit a land, and they counter my cabbage merchant or something, I'm just going to lose this game anyway. I mean, I'm going to lose because it's Wan Shi Tong, so I'm already pretty far up against it. Oh good, I did draw a land naturally. Alright, so attack for 2 then. The Cauldron Familiar. Oh sure, let's get Mary online too. They can counter Mary, I guess, if they really want to. You got it. That makes sense. They literally could not counter my familiar. Alright, so right now Wan Shi Tong is for 3. Yeah, sure. Let's make Shamblegast. We'll sack the food. End of their turn. Get another swamp. Oh! That was bad. I was supposed to do that in response to Wan Shi Tong. Right. I keep forgetting he has the other ability. Alright, well. It's too late now. I let him resolve, so... Might as well take 1 less damage by waiting. Give them 1 less card to work with. But yeah, that was incredibly bad of me to not activate the Cabbage Merchant in response to Wan Shi Tong. I keep forgetting he has the Search Clause on him, where they draw a card and he gets another counter. But looking at my mortuary. But yeah, I definitely should have searched in response to him. Because I was going to search anyway, so... Get my swamp. Wan Shi Tong gets a counter. Done bad. Zero out of 2 for Dark Petition here. I'm sure they'd love to let it resolve and just counter whatever I'm getting anyway, right? No? Okay. Literally can't block, and it is better in my graveyard, so... So if somehow they don't have a counterspell or tap out for something irrelevant here and I get to... Yeah, I didn't think so. Did not think so. Alright. Let's hand dump a little bit. Scry 2. Leave both cards on top. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just means they definitely are holding up counter spells here. And my commander is not resolving. Guess I could have put in what's its name. But alright, well. I'm just trying to do a thing. Like, let me do the thing and then you can win. We're gonna win anyway. Yep. Yeah, opponent's a jerk. Oh. I get a treasure here. I was gonna say I get to guaranteed recast my commander next turn. Double bottom. They also just took the damage, so that does make me wonder if maybe they don't have another counter for Ygra and they didn't want to risk. Oh, they let him resolve. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you can have your land or your thing. Oh, right, I get the cat back by sacrificing food, not necessarily by... Alright, let's attempt to cast Ygra again. I'm sure it will resolve and nothing bad will happen to it. Alright, fine. Why, when I'm trying to do the most janky, stupid things possible, does it put me up against mono blue control? It's like, I am trying to assemble the most janky combo that I can in order to do the thing, and your response to that is, here's a, you know, like, tier 4 minimum deck. Minimum. Like, it might even be, like, as close as Brawl's gonna get to CEDH. Certainly against other Brawl decks. It's like, here's Wan Chi Tong and Katara, and, you know, I keep running into, like, High Bay, and... I'm sorry, did I win too much last night? First of all, it's a new deck, and you're putting me up against, like, the worst things possible. Oh my god. Like, really? Come on, Magic, you have you spent like a year and a half assembling the concept of brackets. Oh, that's my phone. 1 second. Okay, just random spam call. Alright, I'm back. I was in the middle of a rant, though. It's like they played an island, and I start hearing sound effects, and I'm like, okay? But no, it's my phone. It's spam. I don't know. I've had this phone for like a year and a half, and nobody had my number, and now all of a sudden, and I don't remember signing up for anything or whatnot, so that's kind of frustrating. But anyway. Alright, so I need to play out my swamp. But yeah, no, they have, like, brackets and tiers for, you know, like, Commander. Why have they not applied this to Brawl, so that way when they look at my deck, they can go, no, this should not be playing against Or maybe they do think it deserves it. It's like, is it my worldly tutor? Did that push it over the top? Like, clearly it did. Clearly it's way too powerful. And they can't handle it. Yeah, were you gonna counterspell this? Is this what you left up counterspell mana for? They're going to. They didn't want to, though. They're like, wait a minute. Yeah, no, this is so bad. Like, what am I doing here? How am I ever winning against this opponent? Well, now just that effectively full-on countered it because it's just going to get shuffled away now if I cast Worldly Tutor here. Although I do need to shuffle it away because I also need to hit my land drop. Although I can't hit a land drop off of Worldly unless I specifically go get Cabbage Merchant. Which I might legit have to do now. You like to flash out your commander so you can draw an extra card? Nope, they're just gonna straight up counter my spell. Oh my god. Yep, get Mystic Sanctuary, put whichever counterspell they want back on top. It's actually counterspell, right? Yeah. Can't cast Ygra here, can't cast Villainous Wrath. Which, not gonna lie, Villainous Wrath would probably be okay here just to shut off, what's his name? Him before he gets his last... Well, they didn't play a land first. We know they have Counterspell, though, so I don't think it super matters. All of these options suck. Okay. Like, I could literally just concede this game because I'm not going to resolve anything, let alone eat another food. The only way I eat another food is if they just look at my food card and go, yeah, no, you can have that. Huzzah, we did it. Yeah, they're still on 5 land. Yeah, get your counter. Alright, so we need them to counter my spell. So... there is a chance they go, okay, it's a 2-turn clock, but they do have to worry slightly about uncounterable spells at this point. The problem is, like, what am I getting that's actually going to threaten to win the game that will allow me to resolve my other spell? Like, Infernal Grasp is not helping. Blood Artist, no. Alright, leave that. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's the problem, is by letting it resolve, they make it a 2-turn air clock, and they didn't use their counter spell. So now I'm going to go to 5 and then die the following turn because I can't cast my second spell. So I'm actually going to have to sack the food, gain the life. And all of this presumes that anything else doesn't go horribly wrong. I mean, technically what I should do is sacrifice the food and the tough cookie and then concede. Oh, they finally played their 6th land. So now they get to flip him and cast a spell for free out from underneath him. Oh, but they didn't... I guess they didn't want to tap out to do that. Because they'd only have the 1 blue mana from him next turn. Alright, so we go 1, 2, eat the food. Then kill Wan Shi Tong. And they thank me and then recast him. Ah, okay. They really did counterspell it. Okay. Yeah, that was technically a huge mistake on my part. I should have at least tried to do it on their turn. Because they could have just recast him instead. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... I guess he'd be a little too small at that point. Because of the mana they would have had to spend the extra 2 on him. They finally decided that the cards in their hand aren't good enough, and whatever is underneath him is. Maybe it's the extra 3 points of damage. Alright, well... So, I can try to do something that remotely approaches winning, or I can just sacrifice another food. Let's try and win. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I lose, and I didn't eat 1 more food this game. Yeah. You got it. Alright. Alright. Because I could have eaten the tough cookie and drained them for 1 on top of that, or drained them for 2 on top of that, so... Alright, can we stop putting me up against mono blue control now? Like, I might have difficulty beating some of these decks if I was running Leovold, depending on what my draw looked like. And you want me to do it with, you know, like, Yigra. I mean, I guess if they actually had their system built up, the fact that the Ygritte deck does have an infinite combo, well, at least it's not mono blue again. It's the most brutal mono green deck possible, but it's not mono blue. I go first and I have a ramp spell, so I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, don't need to draw that next turn. Alright. I think we only have the one other dual land I can fetch, right? In Overgrown Tomb. Yep. Let me get right on stopping that. And equip him. And get all of their mana back that they just spent. They want to. Ooh, you should totally attack me for 2. I never see it coming. I wouldn't know how to respond. Good, opponent. You want to cast anything with your 3 extra mana you got going on? Hey, let's get Ygritte down. Punch you in the face for 3. And see if I die. I need an Ashnod's Altar right now. That's what I don't have in this deck. I don't have Ashnod's Altar. I don't think Phyrexian Altar's on Arena. Alright, well I'm not dead yet, so that's a good start. Yeah, we should just kill that right now. This guy. Him for 11 real quick. Alright. I mean, they didn't, like, dump 5 creatures onto the battlefield and set up Craterhoof Behemoth, so... Feeling alright. Why do they have, like, 1 different forest? Oh, they have 2 different forests. Okay, whatever. Whoever opponent with your weird mismatched mana base. Okay. Yep. Okay. I was gonna say, none of that is actually at all problematic for me right now. I can only get swamps, right? Yeah. When this creature attacks, I may sacrifice a food. Alright. Nope, she has menace. Oh, that was awfully nice of them to choose death. Thank you, opponent. Delicious, delicious wins. Alright, next. Alright, how does Voja work again? Where is your commander? Vigilance, Trample, Ward 3. Voja attacks, split X1-1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of elves you control. Draw a card for each wolf you control. Okay. Yeah, this is probably fine. Not great, but fine. If I crack this but don't get a black, this is 2 mana and tap to make the food token. Let's just get the cat down, drain them for 1. Yeah. I want to be able to cast Bristlebud Farmer next turn, so. Or at least have the option to. Depending on what I draw, I also might just want to. Ender is 5, so I can kill that. I'm supposed to, though. Not yet, anyway. Alright, Overgrown Tomb, pay the 2 life. Cast Bristlebud. Yeah, I might supposed to Maelstrom Pulse next turn to kill one of their mana sources. Ooh, almost definitely Oracle of Moldiah. Oracle's way too much value, just leave on the battlefield. Blink. Drawing Radya next turn. Voja. What's Voja's ward again? 3? Back another land. Alright, Ygra, go get him. Oh, I can sacrifice the cat to cast, which would give me the food token. Yep, okay. Play out the line breaker. It's fine. Yigra's just a 10-10. I mean, they do have access to white. I assume they named Elf here. Might have named Wolf, though, because then they would get more... Alright. Slide Yigra over. Get another food. Oh, right, it is a shapeshifter, so it's a wolf anyway. It just lets them play elves. Alright, I take 5. You got it. Play Polluted Delta. Crack Polluted Delta. I can't really get Underground Mortuary here. Except now Voja has a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, so we buff that up. Bam for 6. Sack cat. Sure, give me Arcane Signet. Right down to 5. I would like to... Thank you. As I would like to sacrifice a food. Get back my thing now, please and thank you. So that way, even if they kill Yigra here, they're still in a lot of trouble. Like Bastion of Remembrance next turn and attacking with my stuff. Alright. Belt Collector. Alright, Yigra's huge, or, I'm sorry, Voja's huge, but... I don't think that actually... stops me. Right. So... Cast Bastion of Remembrance. 1/1. Add a black, sack the cat. Go to 2. Play Cauldron Familiar. Drain you for 1. Get my cat back. And attack you with my farmer. And sack my cat. I'll take Savvy Hunter. That seems good here. Okay. They almost had it near the end there. Voja was actually kind of a threat, but... Alright. Still need to eat more food. Still need to get the Ratatouille chef and Pippin together with Ygritte, so that way I just loop infinite food making. I should also put Ashnod's Altar. I think I own it. Like, I've already crafted an Ashnod's Altar for one of my other absurd combo decks. So... sand is only medium. Could be better. There you go. Got a Gilded Goose. That automatically makes the hand a tiny bit better. Hierarch. Oh, I didn't actually play out a swamp. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Alright, we're just gonna make a food token then. That's so bad, though. I did not realize I did not have a swamp for some reason. It's like I just played a turn 1 green creature. I don't know why I thought I had a black mana source in play, but here we are. Oh, that's so stupid. Hey, Swamp, how's it going? Okay. Depending on what high bay hits will determine whether or not we have much of a game. Yeah, if they're just getting, like, land fetching or a couple of little bodies, that doesn't matter much. Alright, so when I crack my fetch land next turn, I can seek the other card and then we can figure out if we're running out Ygritte or not. Sanctum of Fangs. Loses X life, you gain X life. Alright, so it's currently for 2. I do get another land. And High Bay gets 3 counters. There's a 7/7 now. Well, he doesn't trample, and I have fodder in play. I was gonna say, if they want to attack with him 8/8, yeah, that's true. I'm pretty sure that's an easy block. Lose a life, draw a card. That is a 4-drop, so now I think I get that. Get my Surveil on, get rid of that land. Cast that, make a food, and now I have access to Worldly Tutor. So yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. If I were a smarter player, I would know we were going to win the game next turn, but since I'm not... Well, there's no Disenchant Shrine, but there are certainly ones that could be problematic. It's probably a red one at this point if it's going to be a big problem for me. Oh no, they're just going to draw a bunch of cards. Okay, that's good. So High Bay's an 8/8. Attack is a 9/9. They get to draw 4 cards. They get another land. Oh, they're out of basics. Okay. It is scary that they're cracking their fetch, though, because that means there's something else that they want to cast this turn. Ah. Oh. Alright. What creature absolutely ruins them here? Or do I just need to get one of the combo pieces? And the other one is makes the rat tokens. So I think it's Peregrine Took to draw the extra cards. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Cast Peregrine Took. Cast Ygra. Activate Peregrine. Oh, cancel. Tap for green. Activate Peregrine. 1, 2, 3. Alright. There's a lot of potential for that. But I am running low on actual food now. Right, because now it's this one, that one, and either Peregrine or the Gilded Goose. Alright, then I don't think I can afford to sacrifice that yet. Alright, that's solved, so next turn I go infinite. But I do need to make it to next turn, and they have like 35 cards in their hand. Well, in this case... 1, 2... 3. I think we do that. What do we get? Trespasser's Curse, Sorcerer's Broom, and a Drain Life. These all suck. Give me the cheapest one, I guess. Okay, that's a lot more card draw. We'll let them mill me a ton of cards. And it'll be a 1/4 flyer. And those things are bigger. But Ygra is also an 18/18, so... we are in big as you want to be territory. So they're just gonna, they did not want to mill me a bunch? Cool. Alright, so we go... activate this. Unfortunately, I can't really force a Vigor to kill their stuff. Whenever you sacrifice one or more foods, create a 1/1 green squirrel token. Alright, so let's get Camilla. Because we're almost infinite with her right now. Yeah, I'm almost infinite with her, which is frustrating because almost is not the same as actually being infinite. Yep. You did it. You tapped her. Good job. Yep. That's true. They can tap Ygritte and just sacrifice one of their things and then attack me for lethal here. Yeah. Also, the Black Ghost Shintai is pretty lethal. Because it can just kill, what's her name here? But yeah, they can just attack me with everything. They don't even have to tap Ygritte. They can, but they don't have to. Yeah, I couldn't quite assemble it. Okay. Alright, fine, you got it. That's true, I should have sacrificed one of my things because it is a food and that still counts towards the requirement, but yeah, I just needed, like, a tiny bit more mana or something. I also do need Ashnod's Altar in this deck as an option, so let's go grab that. Ashnod's Altar. Is Phyrexian Altar on Arena? Not Phyrexian. Not Phyrexia. Phyrexian Altar. Yeah, we have to. Otherwise, we'll get everything that's a Phyrexian. Not collected. Oops. Cancel. Alright, and Kark Clan Ironworks is not on. Oops, did not spell it right. Kark Clan Ironworks is not on. I probably do want Phyrexian Tower in place of a land. And yeah, I made the same mistake I tried to avoid before. Alright. Pull out one thing for Ashnod's Altar. Honestly, Tough Cookie's probably super medium. He's not doing any of the things that I need him to be doing. Is there anything else that will let me sacrifice a bunch of things for, like, mana? Preferably. The problem is actual Jaheira's not on here. They have the weird alchemy Jaheira. That really sucks, because Jaheira with the my tokens have tap out of green mana would be super helpful. So would, what's his name? Halsin turns my tokens into 4/4 bears for a single mana. Like, both of those would be helpful. Like, I don't think the... Rites of Reaping or whatever lets you sacrifice a bunch of creatures for like a black mana or 2 black mana per thing. Zon Arena. I forget what its exact name is anyway. Is it really just Ashnod's Altar on Arena? It might be. What's the other altar do? Like, I'm pretty sure it taps to activate or something is the problem. Yeah, black, and it costs a black mana to activate too. Altar of the Brood, Altar of Dementia. Chromatic Lantern and Altar of the Goyf. Okay. Yeah, I don't think... I can't think of anything else, and it's going to take me too long to figure it out, so... let's get back in there and try again. We did almost beat High Bay. They gave us too much time by getting, like, the blue one. I think they were tutoring when they Aang's Journey and they got the blue one, and I'm just thinking, like, or you could have gotten one of the red ones that kills my stuff and I would have lost immediately, but sure. Sure, card draw. I mean, it's card draw, it's gonna get them. Oh good, another mono blue control deck. Can we stop with this now? My deck is not good enough to beat mono blue control. Like, at all. This hand sucks. I'm gonna hold that now that it's a actual tutor, now that I have double black, single green, and 1, but I'm not gonna beat this. Like, this is actually impossible for me to beat. With, like, anything remotely resembling a reasonable draw from a deck that's using this thing as the commander. Like, yes, you could have grabbed this commander and built this incredibly terrible jank deck instead. But... like, statistically speaking, if you built this deck with this as your commander, I am not going to be able to beat it with this deck. Like... there's not a whole lot you could do wrong where I'm suddenly going to be the favorite here. I guess 0 counter spells to start with? Like, no proper interaction, just all in on your combos? Yeah, honestly, the Provisions Merchant seems kind of weak if I'm... like, yes, Ygritte needs Trample at some point in time, but... okay. Also, they discarded Paradox Engine. That's genuinely terrifying, and also a very strong indication that they did not do a terrible job building their deck. The idea that they will just keep casting spells and untapping her and getting to cast more spells as a result. Yeah, keep attacking for 2 because I don't care if they flash in an artifact creature and block it and kill it right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to care in a few seconds when they win the game. That's terrific. I do not care about your required update, Arena. I'm in the middle of something. Go away. Okay, you can... I'm not going to be the resolved Ugin.
Flows as there is clarity at the center of...
shut up, Ugin. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Yeah, that's not even a take my turn and eat my food. That's just a we can stop now. We could have stopped as soon as I saw their commander, but I like to at least try. Like, literally, I am a janky commander with an infinite combo that requires 3+ creatures be in play at the same time. And none of them are like 1 mana, easy to tutor for, this is guaranteed to happen creatures either, where I can just, like, hand dump in 1 turn and win the game. This is, you have all the time in the world to break up my combo. So that means I have to value you out after that, and yeah, no, I should not be playing against, like, the best control decks in the format. Alright. A freaking Mushroom Dog in my deck, for crying out loud. I think this has been toxic. I don't know what Mareed is actually going to do to me, so we'll have to see. And that is not an untapped land, which means it is time to go tutor for 1. You gonna counter my dig up? You got that Spell Pierce? Okay. Alright, let's start with the Savvy Hunter. Okay. Is their counter spell going? I guess I could have started with Dray Leader, but I was a little worried they wouldn't counter Dray Leader if they had it. And Dray Leader's, like, insanely underwhelming here. Let's just get a swamp. And they're still not doing anything. Alright, we'll run out Dray Leader, see if they counter that. Yeah, get all those 0 counters. Alright. Probably just counter Scavenger's Talent if they have it. Maybe I should have led with that, because it did feel like they had Spell Pierce before. Or, like, a similar card. Oh, were they sitting on Brainstorm the whole time and they didn't want to... I mean, they don't have a fetch here, so unless they play a different card to shuffle their deck now. How much is Mareed anyway? 5? Alright, you gonna land cycle now? I mean, they're drawing a card that they put back on top. They did not put a fetch down. Okay. Alright. I am so confused. Did they actually love all of their cards and decide, no, I'm going to redraw them and then play Fabled Passage and crack it? Maybe they built a really bad deck because they just wanted to do... They need the Snow Commander and they need to win 5 games, because they do have a Snow Commander and they do have the Festive Fighter title equipped, so they are trying to get the other things done for this challenge. Alright. Go get him, Mr. Squirrel, I believe. Yeah, way to not run into any flash creatures or anything. A mind splice apparatus. Surely that will go well for me. Surely. Play the Phyrexian Arena. Alright, let's cast Ygritte. See if she resolves. Tail's End. That's frustrating. Okay, Marite's gonna be a 9-8. 14... Well, that's 23 damage over the course of the next 2 turns, so... They don't actually just straight up have me dead, but I feel like I'm definitely losing here. Oh, oops, that is not... I almost cast that by mistake. Alright, well... I'll sacrifice him. Go get Mary. Mary, where are you at? Or not Mary, Pippin. That was close. If I had actually gotten Pippin, that would have been so bad. The problem is I won't be able to cast Ygritte and have both of them in play at the same time, so I'm pretty sure this is still a loss. But on the bright side, they are currently 1 point of damage short of killing me. And that does not add 1 point of damage to the board. So... Animating Faceless Haven would have added 1 more point of damage to the board. I'm really glad they didn't do that one. I can Wrath and die. Like, kill their stuff and then lose to Faceless Haven. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Now, the fact that I drew a fetch land here instead of a land I can actually activate is probably going to be enough to kill me. But we'll see. Oh yeah, I don't even have enough to cast Ygritte. I'm acting like if I can find, like, 1 more land, I'm going to be able to cast my Ygritte here, but that's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm, like, 2 mana off of casting Ygritte here, so... So yeah, I'm actually just spinning my wheels. Okay, let's eat 2 food and concede then. Which sucks because I almost had it. And then we would be done with the food deck at least. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately I can't actually do enough here. Like, I can draw... Oh, I should have drawn a bunch more cards, though. Yeah. Right, I can still draw the cards, at least. Stupid Tail's End on Ygra. Ah, yes, another deck that I just lose to a lot of the time with actual good decks. Go to hell, Arena. I can ramp and tutor from my swamp? Sure. Why not? Why not? I'm on the play. That makes it good, right? Means I'll get ahead of my opponent and do the cool things first. Surely that is how it works. My draw is this bad. Fine, I'm gonna draw another land, because it'd be insane if I didn't draw another land here. Then I'd have to destroy their flying creature or something. Oh, I'll probably have to do that anyway. Enters, conjure, whenever you attack. Guess in theory I can save it for killing their guy. Alright, so let's get this down. Get Zulaport down. But since I cast both of those, I can't kill it in response to it now. Ooh, a Thieving Haven. Maddeningly enough, that does also have to die, or they just get to steal stuff out of my deck forever, so... Just gonna kill that. Not gonna lie, part of me... Oh. I guess I had to sacrifice the food first and pay the one to try and hit the land. That was actually a mistake. Right. You may pay one if you do. Yeah. I did the wrong order. Now, granted, I might have just lost the game if I bricked on a land there, but I definitely had to go get the land first. When did they get? Okay. Yep. Do their thing. Yep. Alright, let's get this down. Landfall, make a treasure. Punch them in the face for one. And hope we somehow win this game. Even though they have an infinite source of creatures that they can sacrifice to get around Ygra's ward cost in order to, like, swords and path and everything else to her. And they're also a very fast clock while they're at it. Yes, I know, Arena, thank you. You told me that before, and I've been ignoring you. Alright. If I cast this, I get to tutor for something and get a mana back. Well, not a mana back. Like, I get to tutor for a land. So, I'm only... it's still down a mana, though. Basically dead next turn. That's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... If I cast Ygra first, I can't cast anything else this turn. Alright, let's cast Yigra. See what happens. Because I'm not technically dead. Right now, on board, I'm going to like 5 from their air attacks. Yep. I guess they have as many jellyfish as they have advisors. As long as this doesn't add lethal to the board or kill my Yigra. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Rivers Rebuke Me. Return all non-land permanents target player controls to owner's hand. Oh, that'll do it. Yeah, you can have it. Like, it doesn't kill me, but it also makes sure I don't win next turn, so... And that will kill me. Seriously, can I play against the other bad, janky commanders? Stop putting me up against, like, tier 1... Oh, we finally hit the thing. Is it maintenance, or is it, what's its name? Alright, give me a second. Let's see if it's maintenance, or if it's just an update. If it's just an update, we'll keep going. If it's maintenance, obviously, we're gonna have to call it there. Well, it didn't start an update, so it must be server maintenance then. Right? Right? Question mark? Huh. Alright, I'm confused. It was a very tiny update, like I didn't even get to see it. It flashed on the screen so fast. But... Or maybe it's not going to be able to find me an opponent because nobody can play right now. Like everybody else had to shut off their game. Okay, no. Go Shintai of Life's Origin, so... The air quotes worse high bay? Alright, I'm down. Hope I draw my land. But... Oh good, we did draw our land. And Sanctum's like one of the least terrifying shrines they could have. Oh, Woodland Cemetery. That's neat. Alright, Mushroom Dogs, go get them. Woof. Oh, joke's on you. They're still alive. Alright. Oh. That doesn't help them. Alright. I think we won. Green. Green. 1, 2, 3. Cast Yigra. Alright, so sacrifice a food. It's a 1/1 counter. Trigger. Sacrifice a food. I appreciate that they're letting me do this, because this is going to fulfill the achievement all by itself. And I have demonstrated a loop, so... Ah, they finally got sick of it. I'm back, opponent. I wasn't done eating food yet. They ruined it. How much more food did I have to eat? 11 more food. You couldn't wait 11 more food? Alright. I wonder if this is the Infinite Aang at the Crossroads deck. Oh, we are damn close to infinite, so I'm going to keep this. I hope the opponent doesn't realize what's about to happen and that we draw our lands on time. We have bricked on a land. I'm going to run out this guy because he dies into a treasure, which we're going to need the mana for. I was going to say, they have to draw a card here, right? Like, they're not going to waste time bouncing my guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think there's a way I can get 2 more mana next turn. Are they going to copy their Channeler? Okay. Are they going to bounce? No, they're going to keep drawing. Okay. Oh, they just bricked on land. Well, that's my 4th win. So at least that's done for the day, because I always like to get at least 4 wins on the day. That gives you enough, like, XP and gold for grinding purposes. Obviously, there's a lot, well, not a lot more, but it drops down from, like, 50 to 25, I believe, and the gold drops down to, like, 50 every other game from, like, you know, 200 for the first game and 100 for the second, or 250 for the first, something like that. Whatever it is, you get, like, almost 500 gold, or a little over 500 gold in the first 4 games every day, and the XP is enough with your weekly wins to fully complete the battle pass thing if you do it daily. Then on days where I have a relatively easy win, oh good, actual CEDH caliber commander Kefka. This can't possibly go poorly for me. Would be illegal for it to go poorly for me. I mean, I have Camilla, so... I don't know why I played out the swamp first. I genuinely don't know why I played out the swamp first. But we're going to crack this now so that way they can't stifle my trigger. Go get my mortuary. We'll pretend that that was the land we drew for the turn. That's actually not very helpful, and we already have Beseech in hand, so... And we're going to have triple black, so Beseech is technically castable here. They're going to counter Camilla, because they have to. Or they're going to kill her. Either or, like, doesn't super matter. But I don't have anything to sacrifice to Beseech anyway. Artifact, enchantment, or token, right? Is bargain. And they killed her. Okay. What do I even tutor for now that they killed her? If they didn't kill her, if they just randomly did other stuff. Well, we'll figure it out in a second. Because we'll have access to everything. Like, I legit don't think we can win anymore, so... I didn't think we could win to begin with, but there was a tiny, tiny chance. I guess, actually, give me the tracker, because I still have a land in hand. So I can ramp with it and then get food off of it. It's going to die anyway, like... Kefka is among the worst possible commanders. Maybe even the actual worst, I don't know. Actually, no, it's probably either Katara or Wan Shi-Tong would be the actual worst, with Baral being, like, number 3 on the list of mono blue. I'm never going to cast a spell, like, the most pure draw-go commanders imaginable. Like, mine is not built to beat a draw-go deck, so... Two, three, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But even then, what am I drawing to? Like, even if I crack my fetch, get another land, make a treasure, cast Ygritte, like, what have I accomplished here? Kefka's so dumb. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think he's anywhere near the most broken commander. He's one of the most powerful ones by a wide margin, but he's still beatable. But I need to be playing the type of deck that can beat him, and this is not that deck at all. Yeah, I think I legit have to get a swamp here. Make another treasure, so that way, when they cast Kefka here, which is what they're setting up, I can kill him. Alright, let's hope they have an extra land in their hand, because I don't think I'm discarding Force of Vigor here. I don't think. Either way, they were going to get to draw 2 cards. Alright. Oh, let's kill him. Or attempt to. Yep. Because they did have to Dark Ritual for that, so... Okay, there was like a pause there. I was like, how many cards do they have in their hand that there's a pause here? Alright. Eager currently immune to targeted removal, so... And if she dies, I at least get a food out of it, so... And I have to discard a card. Wow. Sure. I guess. Alright, well, that could have gone better. Ah, and the last card in my hand's gone. I mean, I can concede right now, and there would be nothing wrong with that. In fact, I'm going to. I'm going to eat my food first, so that way I get one more food down, but before I go. Oh, actually, I could have gotten one more food. I could have cast the Rider, and then sacked him to the Phyrexian Tower, and that would have given me the 2 mana and the food to eat. Missing value. Just because I lost the game, I'm missing the value to be gained from just playing in general. Ah, good, another High Bay deck. Well, we've proven I can beat High Bay with this deck, so, you know. Oh man, are we just going to beat them down, like, super hard with my food? Let's let them play their land first. Ah, it's Tamiya. Alright. Alright.
Oh, I stayed up too late reading. Again.
Joke's on you, I got a 4-4. Okay. Yep, there's High Bay. Got the mana one. I think I want to save the fetch for right now. Play that first. Okay. Comes back. 1. Recast High Bay. Ooh! That was one of the worst possible. Alright, let's get my commander down. But I don't think we're going to win this one now that they've hit the Go Shintai. The fact that the Go Shintai was 3 mana, yeah, into Honden, so now they get to deal 4 damage when that thing pops off. 5 damage, 6 damage, 7 damage, literally 7 damage. Yeah, so unless I, like, top deck the win next turn...
I hope you don't mind if I take notes. Respect the library.
Okay. Yep. was gonna say, I don't think there's anything I can draw here that was actually going to let me win, so... And the Goshintai can now kill, like, anything except for Yigra comfortably, so... Yeah, it's not even good here. Alright, so we've been that. Actually, I probably should have run him out too. Okay, I was gonna say, if they actually target Yigra, I might be okay here, but they did not. Because they would have to sacrifice one of their things, which would put a counter on Yigra to grow her out of range. But yeah, they have infinite cards and infinite mana, so... I don't know how bad everything would have to be right now for them to not be able to win either this turn or next turn, but... Yep, that drains me for 8, 9. Oh, it double triggers too, right? Oh no, never mind. It drained me for an additional 1 because the shrine entered. I'm sorry, I saw 2 copies of the thing on the stack and I'm like, wait, did it copy the ability? Alright. I don't know what I need exactly, but I sure hope I draw it. Yeah, that's not even good here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3. Could effectively eat 2 foods by sacrificing him, so I could gain 6 life, which would let me kill the Goshintai of Life's Origin. I guess that's better than... Rather than just sitting around doing nothing. The problem is Tamiyo's got an ultimate in like a turn. And they have so much more resources than I do. I can't even attack them because my Yigra doesn't have trample, so I attack and they actually chump with High Bay. Actually, I'm legit surprised. They probably forgot that they could do it too. That they did not try to, there's going face. That they didn't, sacrifice High Bay at end of turn to gain 3 life and then recast him. Okay, teleportation circle, also pretty good.
Think before you act.
Yep. Sure. Link High Bay. Alright, so that's the one that... Oh, I am just dead because they're gonna double Shrine of Burning Rage me now. So... which is currently for... so that's 18 damage. Alright, so... I guess... let's eat a food. Food. And concede. Because I am very exceedingly dead here. As they proved the previous turn, they know they can go face with it, and they're going to get double triggers, so I am actually just dead on board. So let's actually eat my food this time. How many more? Not mastery, sorry, wrong button. 8 more food. I might have to call it here for right now. This has been a 2-hour video, and I have to get ready for work soon. So, yeah, I think we just call it there. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.